In our statement, we reflected accurately the level of anger and frustration of the Palestinian people from this massive onslaught by the Israeli occupying authority everywhere, in Jerusalem, in Nablus, in Ramallah, in Jenin, in El Khalil, everywhere, including those who are besieged in the Gaza Strip. And this message, similar in its accuracy of transmitting the feeling of our people that President Abbas delivered in the General Assembly. And also, many speakers, including the representative of the SG, Tor Wensland, almost accurately reflected the danger of what the Israeli occupying authority is doing by pushing the Palestinian people back to the wall. Our people will not break. Our people will not submit or surrender. Most likely what will happen, some kind of resurrection. And the Israeli occupying authorities and the paralyzed council, which I was telling them, what are you going to do? You can do a lot of things. Are you going to do it? And of course, you don't know whether that message is resonating with them, or they might think that I am, threatening. Threatening or not, you will see our action in the coming days of the seriousness that we'll show. We spent almost 2 years since the arrival of the Biden administration in the Security Council in being reasonable and coming to the council where others have a veto power, meaning they're strong here. And if you do not elevate yourself to the level of responsibility in the place where you are strong, you are forcing me to go to the General Assembly. And if you force me to do so, I will. And when I go there, I can deliver. And I have done that in the past. So my duty is to defend the rights of the Palestinian people in the best possible way. And then I raised also the issue, if there are discussions and debates of the legal implications of a prolonged occupation and the character of this occupation in light of reports by Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch and others, then we are considering, letting the competent authority, the ICJ, to look into these things and make the ruling, because they are more qualified than all of us to deal with these legal issues. I am not a forecaster. I am a diplomat that closely understands the reality of the Palestinian people and the brutality of the Israeli occupying forces. I transmit these elements to the Security Council and to the General Assembly with a call: act, do something. And the longer they keep not acting and saying, wait, and they say there is no shortcut to the two-state solution, but the 55 years is the path that we have to follow. If it was an occupation of 1 or 2 years and you say that it is too quick to end it, then we can talk about 3 years and 4 years. But after 55 years, you tell me that there is no shortcut to the two-state solution. This is too much. So therefore, now, in a responsible way, we are the creative one. We came through the summer until now, admit the state of Palestine. It's our natural right and legal right to be a member state at the United Nations. Do it as an investment in peace. Do it as an investment in protecting the two-state solution. They're not. Then if we move, I don't know when, but possibly soon, to trigger the mechanisms to ask the ICJ to rule on these issues, then they should blame no one except themselves for dragging their feet. We are trying everything possible, peaceful, legal, political, civilized, through mechanisms that were created by the West mainly. And if you try to stop me from doing that, and I don't think that you can stop me in the General Assembly, then don't blame anyone except yourself. I am trying my best to find peaceful ways in order to put an end to the tragedy of the Palestinian people and to end this occupation and to live in freedom and dignity. And we are not there. And what we see is a massive aggression by the occupying authority and by the reports of OCHA. The highest number of Palestinians killed is going to be in 2022, including children. Is that acceptable? It's not acceptable. So we are trying, but others, truly speaking, they are not trying enough. I just wanted to say one sentence about something that has been discussed a lot around here. And I want to say to those who are going gung-ho, whether in the Security Council, the Third Committee, and other places, about anti-Semitism. Let me just read to you one sentence reflecting our position. Do not allow the legitimate fight against anti-Semitism, the legitimate fight against anti-Semitism, to be used and abused to shield Israelis' illegitimate policies and actions. Record that. Thank you. It would be great if the Security Council to elevate itself to the level of acting. So we will continue trying that. But I want to show you something that I'm going to flash in the Security Council. You deserve to have it before anybody else. You see this? And I hope you concentrate on that and you give it its proper coverage. No one can deprive the Palestinian people from raising the Palestinian flag. Not only in Palestine, including historic Palestine, but in all corners of the globe. So those who want to punish the Palestinians for the flag, nobody is following their illegal behavior. But anyhow, yes.
Can you talk about the significance of the statement that was issued in regards to the retaliatory measures taken by Israel on the ICJ referral?
It is a huge, very important statement, particularly from many countries who voted against the resolution to go to the ICJ and those who abstained, such as Germany, Italy, France, and the list is long, Japan, South Korea, Brazil, and so on. The fact that all those, including the Secretary General of the United Nations, reject the democratic right of a state like our state to go to the General Assembly in a peaceful way and to try to convince the majority to adopt a resolution to refer the issue to the ICJ, that is, a very important right in the UN system. And to punish us for exercising our democratic right is so outrageous and should be condemned. And those who should be punished are those who are violating the law, not those who are living by the provisions of the law. Have a good day.